LGBTQ activist Ruby Corado offer more insight into her legal troubles. The founder of the now shuttered nonprofit Casa Ruby pled guilty to wire fraud in 2024. And after many delays, she is expected to be sentenced next week. Rafael Sanchez Cruz joining us in the studio. And Rafael, I know that one of the big things is Ruby is asking the judge to spare her some jail time.
Yeah, that's right. Her attorneys are saying that there is concern for her, especially as a transgender woman. This puts her at risk, according to these new court filings. Corado also says she fears she could be deported back to her home country of El Salvador.
Ignorance of the law is not an excuse.
It's that ignorance that Ruby Corado says got her in hot water with the FBI. In new court filings, Corado admits to illegally wiring $200,000 to El Salvador in 2020. That money came from the nearly $960,000 she received in federal COVID relief loans to keep her nonprofit Casa Ruby afloat. She had been running the LGBTQ+ shelter in D.C. for 10 years. In an exclusive sit-down interview with WUSA 9's Lorenzo Hall back in October, Corado said she wanted to open a Casa Ruby in her native country of El Salvador. Testimonies included in the new court documents allege people in El Salvador did receive financial help from Corado, but her business failed.
What do you say to people who are wondering if you are remorseful?
Remorseful of making a mistake? Absolutely. If I had known that the impact of my work and the decisions that I made will put the work at risk, yes.
Court documents say Corado could face a 15 to 21-month sentence, but her attorneys are asking a federal judge to spare her from incarceration, telling the court it carries with it foreseeable risk of extraordinary harm because of her transgender status and the current retreat from the federal protections designed to keep LGBTQ+ inmates safe. Corado's attorneys also say putting her behind bars puts her at risk of deportation. Corado is a green card holder here in the U.S.
Now, it's important to note that we finally have an admission about how much money was wired to El Salvador. In prior hearings, Corado has pushed back on the amount of claimed by prosecutors. Her team also says that the other federally funded loans were not misused. Proof of that is that Casa Ruby continued operating here in D.C. until July 2022. Now, no further comment from Corado's team tonight. Her sentencing is set for Tuesday. Annie?
All right. I know, Rafael, you'll continue to stay on top of it. Thank you.